Yeah, my name is Evelyn Sisco and I'm the area manager for Landau, and I cover the Wednesbury office and the whole of the Black Country as well as Telford and Wrekin and Shropshire. Well, my background is business. I've never been in the charity sector, so my background is I was a supply chain director for Burberry, for example. I was a buying director for Laura Ashley. So my previous life was very much FTSE 100 businesses. And I sort of retired. And then a friend said, look, we would like to have a really good presence in Wednesbury. We'd like to have a nice office and recruit the staff and embed the programme. Would you like to do that? And I said, yeah, I could do that for a couple of months, 3 months. And I've been here, I think, I've certainly been here more than 4 years. And it's just grown because once you get to know the customers and get to know your client group, there's nothing better than seeing somebody who genuinely believes that they couldn't work, get a job, and it changes their whole life. And the feedback that we get as an organisation from people that we have helped into employment is fantastic. So that probably keeps me here. Landau is an organisation, it's a charity, and we support either disabled or disadvantaged people of all ages with the aim of getting them into employment. We were part of Shropshire Council. And at that time, Shropshire Council had said they wanted to float off their day service. And they said, look, you know, go and set yourselves up individually, independently, and we'll support you for a year, and then you're, you know, on your free market. And that's what they did. And it's been very, very successful. And that probably was about 18, 19 years ago. Well, we have various products and different services depending on the individual. Our service is very bespoke, so we have some clients that are as young as 14, and I think the eldest client we have is 85. So how we deliver that service depends on the individual and where they are in their journey. We'll do job clubs, we'll do training, we'll support them even from a personal perspective. We'll help with their money issues in the sense that we help them budget. So it's a whole encompassing service. We have various routes of referrals. Some are through the job centres, some are through self-referral. Sometimes it's a parent or a guardian that says we're looking for some support for that individual. So it comes from various routes. Now, we do a large programme in this office called Work Choice, and those referrals come through the DWP, i.e. Job Centre. We had a presence in Wednesbury, but it wasn't very big. And the reason I joined this organisation was to set this office up. And we wanted an environment that was much more welcoming for the customer and enough, you know, geographically area to make people feel that there was something here to come for. You know, so it wasn't just coming in, sitting in an office. That we have this facility in this room where they can have a coffee. It's much more relaxed. We recruited the advisors, who are all very experienced, and they then supported. So I think in Wednesbury particularly, this office has been really successful for us. We've been here about just over 3 years, and on average we have about 125 of Work Choice customers through here, and of course then we have all the other programmes. So it's quite a busy office. In this building in Wednesbury, we have probably, I can't remember how many in total, but let's say about 10 people in total, of which there's 5 advisors, and that's one-to-one with the customers. There's administration, there's cleaning, there's job coaches. We run a job club, and there's job coaches sit in the job club to help people do their CVs, because most vacancies these days are online. Some people don't know how to use a computer. So we run IT courses, we have trainers, and we bring those in depending on the needs of the individual. We're constantly evolving. I think the charity sector evolves quite dramatically, actually. And certainly with all the new government initiatives in the last 4 years or 5 years, then that makes this sector be much more responsive, because local authorities may not be delivering the service, and the charity sector is expected to deliver some of those services. So in terms of Landau, we have social enterprises. We have our own social enterprise cafe in Stoke and Stafford. We have a facility where we're looking to set people up in micro businesses, you know, disabled people that have very limited options and choices. So all the time we're evolving. We continue with the What Choice programme. We're very successful at getting people into work. And we have a model of support in Landau that we developed at the very beginning, and that is embedded in all our programmes. So regardless of the title of the programme, we embed that model of support, and which is really a job coach support network. And that means that individual has a person that they can always go back to. And even when they have a job or they're off programme or they've left us for all other reasons, they always have a tenuous link to us. They can call us anytime and we will go back and help them in whatever that issue is.